It's Wednesday, 8th April 2020. The scourge of the coronavirus is eating deeper as countries around the world record more cases, recoveries, and deaths. It's 12 noon in Abuja, Nigeria, and the story isn't any different. Amidst the pandemic, the government has relaxed movement restrictions to enable residents stock up on food supplies. Running short of food supplies, we make a quick dash to the market. I decide to take my camera with me, hoping to tell a story about the effect of the lockdown on the environment. I was expecting to see empty streets with a few people in sight. To my utmost surprise, there were lots of cars on the road. The city taxis were functioning as usual with passengers cramped up in them. And I wondered, what happened to social distancing? We eventually arrived at Garki Market. The first thing I notice is a lack of safety measures in place. The entrance to the market is crowded as usual. The car park is filled. A few shops are locked, but a good number are open. It's business as usual. As we proceed, a man approaches us with a flyer. It reads, "Shop from home." He went on to say all we had to do was place a phone call and they would deliver all of our food supplies to our doorstep. It sounded like a good deal, but I feared the cost implication. As we move further into the market, I say to myself, there shouldn't be so many people here. I should be able to count the number of people I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But as I count, the numbers multiply. I begin to see more and more people, each going about their activities as they would on a regular pandemic-free market day. I tried to practice social distancing, but it was outright impossible. The crowd became more and more difficult to navigate, with bodies rubbing against each other at some point. Is maintaining a safe distance really possible here? We make a quick stop at a fish stall, and the seller had this to say about the current situation. The time is 1:10 p.m. and we know we have to rush our shopping to avoid being harassed by the tax force. Finally, we make our way out of the market. The entrance gate is now shut, exits only, no entry. As we make our way home, I see that the only thing that has really changed in the midst of the pandemic is the price of food items in the market. Everything else was life as usual. As I sit in the back seat of the car, looking out the window, I think to myself, are we really taking this seriously?